Can you guys hear me now? Because I just realized my microphone has been off this entire time. Oops. Oh, I'm getting feedback now. There we go. Alright, well, so I'm going to go ahead and reiterate the fact that my microphone is off. So, to repeat what I said earlier, I'm playing, after last week's Brave World series, not playing it correctly in terms of the setup, which was very like railroading. I'm working on replaying it up to that point with the proper setup. In the meantime, I'm playing SteamWorld Heist because the DLC was on sale, so I decided to get it. And I love this game so much that I wanted to replay, not necessarily replay the game, but I wanted to play the DLC for the stream. So, that's kind of a quick summary of replaying Brave Lands Wizard again up until the point of the stream, so with the proper loadouts and whatnot, so that I can actually get past that point I was having problems with. In the meantime, I am playing SteamWorld Heist DLC. I've been actually playing the game for a while now, just because I like the game so much and I wanted to get the achievements. So that's what I've been working on. That's why that's why all the characters are now max level with like all this equipment, because I'm relatively close to getting all the. Hey, fellas, it's me, Busby, the moisture farmer. Boy, am I glad to see you. A gang of nasty triplets nabbed me from my farm and threw me in this scrap heap for transport. I've been hanging here for so long I can't feel my legs no more. It'd be mighty decent if you could send me back to my farm. So yeah. Oh, Peggy Dawn. How'd these cowbots get on board, cousin? Cletus. Don't know. Let's show them where you end up if you board a scrapper ship. With our current hull, I don't know if we can fit them in. We can make a little more room in the hold and take them right to the junkyard. Okay. They have fancy hats. I want them fancy hats. Guard. Oh, this could be bad. Well, I guess I'm not getting the fancy hats. I'm going to try and run now. I'm going to run. Okay, let's see if this works. I don't know. Yep, that worked. I just don't get the fancy hats. So I'll have to play this back later and get the fancy hats. Harpoon gun, no ricochet, laser sight short, Spiked vest. Brass knuckles. Moisture farmer. A bag of half-broken moisture farmer. Stamped with postage and ready for shipping back to the farm. That's funny. Mosby, got a rough deal, Gar. God, I miss doing these voices. Yes, I do wonder how he's supposed to tend the crops now without a leg to stand on. He's a farmer, he can take it. Oh wait, that's the wrong voice. Sally's Southern. He's a, yeah, I'll get back to him. Mighty good of us to send him back home though. Okay, so where is home? Do we take him back home, or I don't know where home is. Check the inventory items. Is he in the inventory? No. I suspect they've already mailed him home. I'll check the bars real quick. I don't think we have to mail. I don't think we have to. I guess we do. Well, hello again. Putting the farm back together is proving mighty hard work. I just had to swing by gas and put my feet up for a while. Literally putting his shoe. That's a shoe. Okay, well, don't have to mail him home. He's right there. That's cool. Alright, so what is the next one? So we already did that one. What's the next one? It's probably this one. And I bet you this is where we get Fen. Trash container. A small trash container floating just off the side of the scrapper junkyard. There might be something of interest among all the discarded debris. Yep. That's Fen. Is Dot? No, not Dot. I seem to be confused. You're not a scrapper, are you? I don't think so. I can't remember. Well, you kind of look like a scrapper. I'm Piper Faraday. What should I call you? Do you have a name? I think it's Fen. Yes, my name is Fen. I think I was among the first here. It was emptier before anyway. Okay, Fen, is there anything I can do to help? I'm so depleted I can barely move. My power source was stolen. I've stayed alive by scavenging parts from the scrap heaps. I need to find a new source of energy. Just have to close my eyes for a moment. There's probably something to scrounge up close by. Just wait here and I'll see what we can find. Okay, so I have to kind of rescue him. Whatever else we were doing can wait. We need to find a power source. Is that their junkyard then, Captain? Giant scrap heap filled with parts destined for reanimation or the A giant scrap heap filled with parts destined for reanimation or for inclusion in a scrapper ship's hull. Some energy source is bound to keep this construction juiced up. Yep. Actually, don't. This is all purely a mouse game, so I'm going to microphone a bit closer. Alright, search the junkyard for a fit power source for a total rummage. Gather the whole crew at the storage holds first. Gather in lowers. Hopefully we'll dig up what we need in there and get out without the foreman even noticing. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess we'll go up first. Nothing useful in here there, huh? All you fellas head on the next search, head on and search the next storage hold. Okay, so probably I'm gonna split them up a little bit. Okay. Should have stayed together. I can't go through that way. Hey Vorlon, hey Flying Ninja, glad you can join on me. Just to reiterate, I am playing the DLC for this game, which I just got recently, taking a break from Braveland series because that was a pain in the butt. Because I love this game so much. Oh, come on. So yeah, as I said, playing the DLC for this game and kind of getting my butt kicked a little bit here. I thought because these were going to be in the beginning stages, I was going to breeze through them, but as you can see, my hubris is getting the better of me. Because I've just lost 2 of my 3 people. Oops. At this rate, I'm probably going to have to replay the level if my guy gets killed, because he has no healing. He has no active healing. He has a passive healing, but he has to take damage first. Now, if I can beat the level, great. If not, like I said, I'm gonna have to replay it, and this might be the final curtain call. It punches me. Oh well. I'm not worried about losing all that money because, like I said, everything else has been pretty much maxed out. So yeah. Let's try this again with less hubris and less cockiness. Play like I normally have instead of getting confident. Oh, right from the get-go. Okay. All right, search the junkyard for a fit power source for total damage. Gather the whole crew at the storage holds first. Hopefully, you'll dig up what we need in there and get out without the foreman even noticing. English. I'm not too close for this shot. Nothing useful in there, huh? Or you fellas head on to the next search of the next stronghold. Storage hold. English. Ooh, red doors. Okay. That means to come back here later. Going to split up ever so slightly. Hopefully this will lead to the same rooms. Yep, I was right. Here come the reinforcements for the baddies. That scared me for a second. Nothing that'll do. All of you better head to the main engine room then. So much for going unnoticed. The red doors are. sometimes better not to fight. You don't get anything for fighting, unless it's a specific objective that states so in this game. You son of a... Frank the Foreman. What's this? No! Body parts shouldn't come walking into our engine room by our own selves, you hear? I'll just have to break you apart and put you in the pile with all the rest of the scraps before you break anything. Grab that oven-looking thing from the engine next to the foreman. That should work as a power source. Alright, so do I just... Oh, wrong person. This might hurt. Yep. So you basically just grab the thing and go. I could stay behind and fight because, like, these guys are wearing special hats that I can collect. I will do that later, off stream. Or if I finish everything in terms of the content of this game, while there's still time on the stream, I may just go back. Country sidearm. Thermal core. I guess that scrapper junkyard is really more of a ghastly automaton graveyard. We took care of Chop Suey when we did. Her raising all them parts in there could have caused us serious trouble. Let's bring this power source back to the container. Nope, he's up. What are you doing up on your feet? You should be resting. I remember you. Piper. You are Piper. Have I waited for you? Well, yes. Not quite there yet, are you? We managed to get a new source of power for you. You should feel stronger in no time at all. Would you let me join your crew? I'm sure I could be of use, and I have nowhere else to go. Then, outsider, level 3, cobbling your maimed remains together from junkyard scraps is not an easy feat. Fen even managed to implement a few aggressive movements to boot. Cost free, yes, recruit. I'll try to be an asset, Piper. Let's go. Alright, so from here on out, I am going to... Well, apparently I've got to talk to people. Welcome aboard, Fen. I bet the crew will make you feel right at home. I feel safer already, Captain. I hope you'll cut our new recruits some slack, Gabriel. Of course I will. I ain't always a shining beacon of hospitality. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, Gabriel. It's just that you don't generally like stuff. What? Sure, we had to make a bit of a detour, but it's not like this spot's a whale or something. How do we know this creature ain't a scrapper spa? You should always be wary of bringing strays into the farm. Well, it's not like we screened any of you mates before letting you on board. Just when you least expect it, they'll rip the throat out of every steam cow you've got. I've missed this game. Oh, okay. Now out. Alright, let's get back to saving the world, shall we? I guess that would have... Okay, so I guess that would have unlocked when you beat this. So I'm trying to piece together the storyline aspects of it all. And yeah, I'll go back for these two later. Okay. So do this one. A Royalist warehouse. Okay, this is a 4-man group. A Royalist warehouse for storing deep space swag. Maybe the crew should take a look and see if there's anything of interest on board. Oh, you have no hat. You don't start with a hat. I gotta give you a hat. Alright, what kind of hat do I want to give you? If you see anything, chat, that you would like me to put on Fen, speak up. Goggles at the bottom. Hey, Ravindy. Alright, goggles at the bottom it is. Alright, let me go ahead and equip you with some gear. Health pack. Jetpack. What kind of weapons do you... You are a heavy weapons expert. Okay, so I will give you the bazooka. Good choice. From like a non-goofy serious perspective, the goggles actually work really well. Alright, I'm able to keep the escape pod doors open for you again. You know the drill. Leave whenever you're ready. Evacuate when satisfied. Optional. Click swag 0. Okay. You've entered at the center of this base, so split up if you want to explore it quicker. Just be careful, crew. This place feels pretty familiar. I have this urge to just turn around and head out of here right now. Come on now, you wussy. Let's go get whatever these Crimson Greaseheads have rounded up in here. Oh, that's a big map up that way. Okay. Up or down? I'm gonna say... Fen, open the door. Okay, so what abilities do you have? needs charges. Spend charges to fire a beam that pierces cover and characters. How do we... Okay, he has no charges. So he must get charges when he gets hit. Oh, okay, here we go. Fen gains charges when delivering fatal blows to enemies. Charges power up Fen's abilities. Okay. I don't know what I hit, but I got a 2-for-1 out of it. Oh, Sally's gonna get tagged hard. That's not good. Yep. Standing next to an exploding barrel, and that guy shoots grenades. Oh my. Retreat. No, no, no! Oh. Try this thing. Okay, that works. Not good enough, and that sucks that he dies, because now he's not going to get any experience points. So... do I want to continue or not? No, I don't want to continue because... you get more experience points when you collect more treasure, that's why I was doing it. But because Finn is dead now, I won't get any. It's no point in getting more. Experience points is useless now. So I beat this level, but I'm gonna have to come back and do it again later. There's a lot of treasure in here. Probably do a lot of leveling up with this guy. Queen Lob. What is this? Congenial Canvas. So that's experience that Finn will not get now because he died on this level. Well. I know I've been in that warehouse before. Last time I escaped out of it, I think. So I'm just doing at least one playthrough of all the new stuff, and then I will probably go back. Okay, so we just did that one. So the next one would be this one. Average another 4 person with more scrappers on. You know, it makes more sense to have 4 because then you're gonna have Fenn to play catch up. With more scrappers on their plate than the royalists know what to do with, they're simply dumping them all in this holding facility. Not even scrappers deserve that kind of treatment. Well, they sort of do. Anyway, bust them out or don't. Whatever. Dead crewmates lose an expedition, so you gotta make sure Fenn stays alive at all times. Hey, we ain't supposed to have guns in here. Sean's the only one who managed to keep hold of his. Oh shoot, he's not gonna like that I told you that. He controls the only way out of this hole, but he can't control his temper. You're just as trapped in here as we are now, so I'll take care of you before he finds out. Oh my. gonna try and shoot the hat off. Yes! Now I shoot your head off. Not need to do that double shot. Oops. Just so he can get some charges. understand why it does that. Okay. Cannot go that way because you are in the way, you fat person. Big shield. I cannot get a clear shot. I still never understand why it jumps over instead of just walking across. Again with the jumping. Oh, there's two guns. I didn't realize there were two guns. That's a small problem. Okay. Go away! Go away! I like this repair feature. This is nice. You upstarts think you can come in here and knock out the meanest bot on the cell block and be king of the hill? I'm the king of this place. Now stand still and let old Sean shank y'all. Well then, ain't you a doll? Mad dog released. War cry released. Time to weigh some letdown smackdown. Oh, what that point? actually, can you let me move here? Yes. Goodbye. What is behind door number 1? Ooh, treasure. It's actually not worth getting the hat back. Because they don't technically lose the hat, it just gets shot off. Although technically I could have gone for the hat. Oh well. Perfect score! The average escape successful, and I get a hat. Count your sorrows while whistling the jailbird tune, whether you're number 429430 or 24601. Doesn't matter, you're still just another digit in the royalist system. Those numbers I feel like those numbers should mean something. Like 42 is from like there's so many pop culture references in this game. I feel like it has to reference them. Like 42 is probably Hitchhiker's Guide. I wish I knew what the number was for Les Miserables. For Jean Valjean. I think that's the character's name. I don't think any of those numbers are his, but like I feel like this is supposed to reference something. Because there's all sorts of Easter eggs in this game. Hooded Murderer. 9 damage, 2 attacks. Okay. Great balls of flare. Wish upon the morning star that whoever dropped this in petite piece doesn't mean... Okay. Bully horn. Okay, that's a taunt. I have to sell items. Okay, so yeah, 24601. Yeah, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Like I said, this game has so many pop culture references. It would not surprise me, so... New ability. Okay, so he had... Okay, how's it going? Lightning Coil now deals 5 or 9 damage based on the number of charges spent. Nothing from no one. Let's see what Fen has to say. The Royalists must have sent a lot of ships into deep space to fill that warehouse. I was kept in a box somewhere in there in the dark. All I know is wanting to get out of there. I was compelled to go to that scrapper junkyard. Okay, so inventory, hats, jail hat, jail hat, jail hat, jail hat. Okay. Alright, chat. Here's a challenge for you. Try to figure out the references for these numbers. 42, which I'm assuming is Hitchhiker's Guide. 9, which I'm assuming might be like Lord of the Rings, because of the 9 ring wraiths. 430. I'm not sure. And then, as Vorlon had just confirmed in chat, 24601 is Les Miserables. So really the only one we're trying to figure out is either it's 9, I'm assuming there might be a comma there, but the 430 is the only one we haven't really figured out. So that is your challenge, chat, to try to figure out all these number references. We've pretty much figured out most of them. I think that was it for, yeah, I think it's 2 levels per section. Royal Outpost Mortem. I think that's 1. There's 2. So, yeah, there's 2 in each one. A deep space asteroid claimed by a platoon of loyal royal troops. They've got orders to protect the Queen's frontier territories until further notice. Maybe somebody should tell them the Queen has been dethroned? Alright, so give him his hat back. Take out Sally for the mission. Royalist Ranger, not so fast, Steam Weasel. We have already claimed this asteroid in the name of the Red Queen. Shuffle off or we'll throw you off. Oh! Wait a minute. Those are Vectrons. What's this now? More invaders? We are Vectron. All Steambots will be eradicated. No bunch of lowly Steambots. We are here Her Majesty's finest, and we'll defend this land to our last drop of diesel. I think we're looking at 9,430, not 9 and 430. Just from the formatting. I don't think it's the rings of power. That would be 9, 7, 3, and 1. Okay. You shiny spark bots will spend the rest of your days in a box in our warehouse. Captain. Let's see if I can't shoot that hat off. Nice. Goodbye. Where are we gonna go? High ground, low, we'll go low ground. Ugh, they're everywhere. Okay, I'll take that. Clear shot this way. Oh man, everywhere. Okay. Oh, okay. Kosher. Miss, miss, miss. You two fight among yourselves. Hey, Flex. Alright, let's see here. Why would you jump all the way up there? That makes no sense. Jump up, jump down, jump up, and down. Does not take them. Oh, did I miss? Oh, his goggles got shot off. Okay, that was one of those. Yee. Let's switch to Fen. Go ahead and pick up his goggles. Discretion is the better part of valor, so we'll just loop around. No! Monsieur Cacciatio. Oh, steamboats into the fray, ensemble. This research trip of future brawl clubs just gets better and better. No offense, but my money is on those new shiny bots. Seriously, dude? All the places you show up is here. Okay. So Monsieur is the proprietor of basically the robot fight club. Okay, that worked. I was not expecting a 2-for-1 kill, but I will take it. I don't get to kill him, because you can see by the icon he's green. He is technically a friendly. Captain's trying to make her way back. I'm gonna blow you up. That's the mission. And I got a new shiny hat. Ooh, what's this? Blue Moon. This effective assault shotgun makes no mistakes. Don't get caught standing alone. Short range scatter fire. I think this is actually an upgrade. I'm going to upgrade to my shotgun. Those before. Berserker ammo. -3 health, +3 damage. No thanks. I'll probably so I gotta sell some stuff. Sell that. Sell that. Augmented repairs. Now a free action! Alright. Increase the character's movement speed by 1. Oh, so close. That's so far away. Welcome, Rawhider, to the chat. Hi, Rawhider. Anyone want to talk? Yeah, talk to Fen. Normal, I pretty much know everyone else's dialogue from the original playthrough. Fen's the only new character. That's the only reason why I'm playing this. How did you manage to survive in that junkyard without the power source? I had some reserve energy built up. It's all a bit hazy. I think I used most of it to rebuild myself. Lucky thing you came along. And what about that scarf? Why did you take that with you? I'm not sure. It just felt right, as if it reminds me of someone. Aww. Well, I think it looks damn. Nice, Sally. Alright, so this is the last one of the DLC. There's still a little bit of time left, so what I'll probably do is I'll just go back to the ones that I didn't perfect on and go ahead and replay those. Fool me once. Small scrapper ship this close to the moon. These welded wackos are either the toughest scrappers around or the most stupid. Right. Okay, so this is 13 damage. Versus... Okay. 1 point of less damage, but it pierces characters. I think I'm gonna go with this guy. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and sell some stuff. Good enough for now. Jester, greetings, traveler. Hee. I remember that laugh. He's the one that ripped out my power source. How'd you weak cowbots make it out here? We are the baddest scrappers around, fixed up with shining chrome. Oh, these are scrappers with Vectron parts. You can't stand between us and the power we seek. Go back to your mines and your farms, cowbots. You're no match for the original scrapper gang. Yep, we're no mindless zombots. We volunteered. Okay. I see lots of pretty new hats to shoot off and claim as my own, so I gotta take this nice and slow. Got a lot of power attack life, so. Oh, and you've got men too. Okay. Ha! Missed. I missed. Oh, what am I doing? That's not good. No, I can salvage this. Oh, come on! Alright, fine. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, these guys are hardier. Crap. This is what I get for being greedy with the African hats. All that effort finally showed up the hat. This is going to be really tough without my captain now. Charges. Ugh. Like so. Oh, I guess he's a max charge. No, he's at 2 charges. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going up here. combats have made it impressively far along your quest, unless you've stumbled upon the vicious jester. Chopsu's firstborn stole the power from the crown lost in... I, Chopsu's firstborn, stole the power from the crown, lost in army of cousins treated like a clown. Here in the depth of space, I will find a power of my own, repay the world for the disrespect that it has shown. I'm not a jester, I say a king, hee hee hee, I'll scrap you and see what power your parts will bring. Okay, well, it don't seem that bad. Alright, boss fight, 20 health, that's it? Oh, and I got the hat. Your skill sure is no joke. I'll confound you with mirrors and smoke. Well, I kind of figured out who I know the real. So you little steam ferrets dug me out. I'll still scrap you through, no doubt. Seriously, dude. Oh man. Okay. Oh, you're like fake now. Oh, this is bad. Found you, punk. I swore to you for a second. Need to get that hat. Gotta click the hats. Got all the loot. Got a bunch of hats. Okay. The Killing Joke. maximum number of charges increased to 3. Okay. Lightning coil can deal more damage. Augmented repair can restore more health. Increase health by 1. Okay. How are you doing, Fen? Remember anything? Memories seem to stick better since we left the junkyard. Back there they were fleeting, and anything before that. Well, it's just a jumbled mess. Sounds like you'd fit right in at the old bot's home. And that's what they said about me too, so don't let it beat you down. Okay. So that is actually all the DLC for SteamWorld Heist. It was good to revisit this game. I've always loved this game. This game has been so much fun. I will probably go back and redo all the levels that I didn't 3-star in. So there's this one and 2 from the scrapper. I think I perfected the ones in the core. So there is that. Probably go back and keep working on achievements, but I do that all off stream. But this has actually been a nice revisit and fun and enjoyable. So thank you everyone for joining me in the chat. Flying Ninja, Rawhider, Ravindi, Vorlon, Flex. Thanks all for picking out Fen's hat and also figuring out all those numbers on the prison hat for the Easter eggs and whatnot. So stay tuned next week for the continuation of Brave Land Wizard, where I will pick up where I left off, but this time I will replay the previous part again, but this time have the correct setups and whatnot, so that way I can actually beat the game. So yeah, there was that. And then on Wednesday should be back on track with D&D. The latest episode, I know we played 2 weeks ago. I just now got the latest episode uploaded to YouTube, which should have posted by now. So there's that. I hope you guys are, if you guys are watching the D&D stream, I hope you're enjoying it, especially the past few sessions. I've personally loved it with all the RPing that we've been doing, the character development, the character interactions, the revelations on the character backgrounds. I'm having so much fun with it. If you haven't seen them, go see them. If you're new to that part of my streams in terms of the Dungeons & Dragons, feel free to check them out. Start with episode 1. Understand that is part way into the campaign. I am working on a project to kind of summarize that aspect of the campaign. Hopefully I can get that out soon. And I think that's it. Yeah, but yeah, my main propriety is that D&D stream on Wednesday nights. So please feel free to check it out. Check out next week for continuation of Brave Land Wizard, and I believe tomorrow we'll be doing Team Up Tuesday. I'm not sure. We've kind of taken a long hiatus due to conventions and life and personal aspects and whatnot. I think and I believe we're going to be doing Overwatch as the New Year's event, the Chinese New Year Lunars event will be wrapping up very shortly, and we haven't had a chance to stream that. So thank you again for everyone who watched, either here on Twitch or up on YouTube, and I will see you all next time.